back to my channel, everyone. Today I have another review of a second Floating Monsters Witch. As you can see, I do have my other props right here. Light face and the 5-foot ghost I found. That's really rare. You're probably wondering why would I want to purchase a second witch? Just because I'm curious, and also it's just she's such a cool character. Because I know apparently they still make these in 2025 and 2026, so it's still weird. But it's just kind of random where you could find her. You could find her on Amazon, being sold by they cover this Oriental Trading. So that company still sells her. Even she's made by Tekky, but you know, manufacturer, whatever you want to call. She's still being sold to this day, but not in the original box. As you can see, you could kind of see her nose sticking out right there. It's really weird. And I do have my other witch just sitting here. She's still in pretty good condition, working very well. I also kind of wanted to purchase a second one so I can even use the base for other stuff. I could just have her as a static. She looks awesome, so I don't mind, but I could also use her as a bump and go if I wanted to. And then back here I have my Chunky just standing there, and my Rising from the Grave. So yeah, let's unbox the witch. Alright, so I just went ahead and took everything out of the box. The box was kind of a pain to open because everything was really stuck in there too. Like, no wonder why her nose was peeking out. And just out of the box, I can already see there's a lot of differences between this witch and the witch I have already. I feel like it's definitely a little more modernized, and this is definitely like a darker green. I don't know. This is more like an apple green, the color she has, and the other one's skin is more like an army green. I guess you could say like a really bright army green. I'll put them next to each other so you can see the differences. You might be like, they're not too different, but yeah. This one's also, this really has a really flimsy hat. I can tell. These are shaped different. Definitely different colors. Very noticeable differences on this one. And this one does have a little bit of a different base too. Because if you looked at the other Tekky Floating Monsters originals, they didn't have this little insert thing right here. They were just the poles, so this might be slightly taller if anything. And interestingly enough, they actually made instructions for this one too. Let me open it. Yeah, I don't know. I find it kind of odd because Tekky doesn't really post much. I don't know. It's like she's not really known right now, you know? Like, people think that she's discontinued or just really hard to find, but she's still being sold, oddly enough, you know, on Amazon by Oriental Trading. So, you know, she's still being sold. It's just really weird. Yeah, so basically it has in-depth details about it. That does look like it. It's pretty funny. It's just like what they do for their modern props now. They give instruction sheets. Because it wasn't just a plain brown box it came in, so it would make sense, but yeah, I don't know, it's just interesting. No one really knows much about it. It's still being sold to this day. I'll put the links if you guys are interested in purchasing the Floating Witch. So yeah, let's unbox her. I mean, let's set her up. What am I saying? Alright, so she is a really simple setup, obviously, so I'm just gonna have the base sitting down there for now. And it's funny because this one has like a little push pin now that you can use. Is it this one? No, hold on, wrong one. It's this one. This one has like a little push pin, you see? So it just connects directly into the piece right here. That's just what we're going to do now. Push. Just like that. So it's really cool. And they're all the same setup. Twist to lock. Let me get this one from her. So, yeah. So usually these have 4 pulls for the 5-foot characters. The ones that are 3-foot only have 2, so it would have been this and then like the ghost module on top, if you could see it. Hopefully you can see it, I don't know, it's really bad. This is, yeah. get into this one. She's got a lot of cloth. I feel like this one has a lot more cloth than my other one, so that's interesting too. A large wire going around her that of her dress. The ghost has a large wire. That's because he could just make it look more like it's floating around, but the witch my witch just literally had just like one small wire around her dress. I don't know. Because see, this one has like a large wire, very expandable. There we go. Then got to walk this one onto here. Cool. The wire, just for the lights. This does not have moving arms, if you didn't know. I don't know, it's just a long wire at the end. The other one does not have that. And this is also sewn on. The other one's not sewn on. It kind of goes all over the place. This gray fabric. It's interesting. This hat is not the best either. Doesn't even have that swirl top, so oh well. Yeah, I wish it did. It's kind of like a pirate hat, you know what I mean? Yeah. We could always just remove it and put another hat. Could find one that looks similar to the original one. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, she's set up. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put on the batteries and give her a test. All right, now for the moment of truth. She's working right out the box. She's a little faster than my other one, definitely. Yeah, I forget these soundtracks go twice. I am not a fan of that hat at all. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't either. Just look how silly that hat is, bro. What is that? No way, bro. I gotta get another hat for this one. Something better and close to the original one. And thankfully this one has a silent mode too. Because you can see she is very loud. I have to like kind of yell over the phone. Yeah, and then she stopped. But yeah, I'm so glad this one has a silent mode, or else it would have been really annoying during a party. People will be yelling at me to turn it off, so yeah. And here she is silently, if you guys want to see. You just hear her wheels moving, but nah, that's not too much of an issue if you're having music during a party or something. Yeah, I mean, she seems to be built pretty well. It's just I feel like they definitely lowered the quality with everything else, obviously, but the materials might be similar or the same, if anything. So, not too bad over there. Oh, I don't want her to bump in back and forth on this area. There we go. You got to move her very carefully too. You don't just grab her and place her down. Very carefully you move her to a different area. Yeah, and that's her. Now let me grab my other witch so we can do the comparisons. Alrighty, hello, I'm back. So yeah, you're probably thinking, whoa. Yeah, that's the original one. This is the modern one. Yeah, you can see the greens are very different. This one looks a little more realistic for some reason. I don't know. It could just be me, but this one looks a little more like silly. I don't know. The eyes are definitely more squished in than this one. Yeah, you could tell it's supposed to be the same wish they're trying to replicate, but definitely different. Like this is kind of like a rubbery kind of, I don't know. It's not rubber, but it's like, how do you explain? Like a baby doll material, like blow mold. This one's just full on blow mold. I don't know. This one feels slightly different than that one too. Arms, flimsy. This one looks a little more tiny than this one for some reason. Hands, pretty much the same. This one has a different green, obviously. I'm not a fan of this look. This literally looks like a kid just went in and cut up a little costume, you know. So I'm not a fan of this one. This one definitely looks a lot cooler when it's like kind of rough and messed up looking and draping down like that. This one just, I don't know, looks kind of silly. I could just fix it, but I don't know. And for the hats, you can see this one has a little wire. This was glued for some reason when I bought it, so I just took it out. It's whatever though. But the hat has this nice signature spiral thing at the end. The hat has a wire so you can adjust it as best as you can. This one is literally just a hat that you grabbed and put on, made out of foam, so it's not the best. See, I'm trying to shape it, but it just won't do it. So it kind of looks like a pirate from the front. I gotta fix that, to be honest, or find something similar. So like I was saying, yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna turn this one on today just because I don't have her batteries on. The batteries are on another prop right now, so yeah, I left this one from a party. Yeah, you can see quite noticeable differences. I definitely like that one a lot more. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this Tekky Toys Floating Witch, the 2025-2026 model. They're still making to this day, which is really weird. And here are the backs, if you guys are wondering too. Yeah, the back doesn't look that great either on this one. So yeah, but it's pretty much the same from the back. Hair is a little more messy on this one. I think I like the hair a little more on that one though than this one. It just looks a little more longer and cleaner for some reason. This one has like a slightly yellow tint than this one. Yeah. And if you guys are wondering the height comparison, I'm 5'10". She's only 5 feet, so she's like maybe up to my chin, my shoulders, kind of. So she's not the biggest thing either. So yeah. But I think that's going to conclude it. So yeah, she does work pretty well. Obviously, she's brand new. This one, I just bought it last year on eBay. Still works pretty okay. But yeah, this one's definitely a lot more faster than this one. This one like moves very slow. This one moves like very fast from what I noticed. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I know I had to buy a second witch. I just really liked it. So yeah, and I was curious on the new model. So yeah, that's that. Hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.